everybody, Pam here, and a lot of people have been asking me about my story. And those of you who already know my story have been really pushing me to share this story. And I know it's because they know there's people out there that I can help, and people out there who are struggling with the same things that I have struggled with. And first of all, I just want to say that my story is so much more than a program and a bag of Shakeology. It is so much more. That is a small part of my story and definitely has helped to transform my life. But the roots are so much deeper than that. That is just on the surface. My story has a lot to do with a major food addiction that started in my childhood and has gone right through my adulthood, and actually just realized that I was addicted to food like 4 months ago, and things are starting to make sense because I've actually opened my eyes up to that. There has been depression and anxiety, panic disorder, hypothyroidism, all have been these major factors in my story. And for the longest time, I let them be excuses for my unhealthiness. I let that, I'm tired all the time be an excuse because, my thyroid is out of control right now and I can't control how tired I am and I don't have the energy to work out. These were excuses, always have been excuses, and I let them control my life. As far as my weight has always been a struggle. I am fortunate to be very tall, and I've always stood out. In grade school all the way through, I always stand out. I'm so much taller than other people, but then my weight started to pack on when I was young. My parents got divorced. I turned to food. I fed my emotions and my hurt with food through my life. If something happened to me and I felt hurt, if I had a fight with a friend or, something happened that really hurt me, I turned to food all the time because food was constant for me. So I've always struggled with my weight. And it wasn't until I hit high school that I actually realized, I had a weight problem. And so I started dieting. And that's when my yo-yo dieting started to kick in. I would get really extreme for short periods of time. I would lose weight. I'd feel good about myself. I'd sink back into my old habits and eating a lot. And the food addiction would, really come right back full force. And then I would gain back everything I lost, plus probably 8 to 10 more pounds. And then I'd start the cycle all over again. And this was all the way through high school and college. And then about 8 years ago, my whole life just kind of took a turn. It should have been the most happiest time in my life. I had met the most amazing man in my life, and he has been what has really got me through these times. And it's very difficult because when a time that should have been so exciting for me was really difficult. It was difficult to get through most days. I had a surgery 8 years ago, and I ended up having a reaction to the anesthesia, and I developed a severe panic and anxiety disorder, so much that I couldn't leave my house most days. And Jacques has always been there for me, and he's always pushed me, even when, I was very hard to love, and it was very difficult, for him with my anxiety and my depression. And he's always been there for me and has always pushed me, saying, you are so much more than this. And I just felt defeated and worthless. And then shortly after getting married, a couple years into it, we had 2 children who have blessed our lives. And I'm so happy that we were blessed with these children. And I just fell into the rut of being a mom and a wife, and I put my family first, and I didn't take care of myself. I gained 80 pounds in 6 months after my surgery, and then I lost a little bit, and then the weight came right back when I had both of the kids. And I tried the yo-yo dieting again because that's what worked for me in the past. It didn't work for me anymore. And I just gave up. And for the longest time, I just committed myself to that I was going to be like this the rest of my life. And I just needed to be a good mom and take care of everybody else. And I didn't realize that I was the one that was broken, and I was the one that needed to be fixed. I needed to do this for me, but I didn't want to put myself first. And about 7 months ago, I started going to Zumba. My daycare provider had been going, and she kept encouraging me to go. So I went to a fundraiser one night to support her church, and I ended up loving it. I had so much fun. I wasn't there with the thought that I was going to lose weight or feel better about myself. It was really a time for me to get out of the house and to have some fun and meet people. And I was meeting friends, and before long, I really started feeling good about myself. And I met this amazing woman, Maggie. She's my Zumba instructor, and she really put the time and energy into me, and she made me feel beautiful again, like I could do this for myself. So I started going to the Friday Fit Clubs and the Super Saturdays she was having at her studio, and I started to get introduced into Beachbody. And I was invited by a coach to join a challenge group. And I did, not thinking that I could change myself and not thinking that I was going to have a transformation. I more or less did it because I wanted to prove to people that even if I worked hard, this wasn't going to happen. I wasn't destined to be something great. I really didn't feel that I could be great. I just felt that I would always be mediocre and that I would just get by. And that I was a good mom and a great wife, but I never thought I could be a great person and that I could have a great transformation story or that I could help other people. So I joined this group thinking that I was going to fail again and that it wasn't going to work, but I might have some fun. So I tried it. And in 60 days, I lost 15 pounds and 9 inches, and I felt amazing. Absolutely amazing. I had never felt so good about myself in my whole life. I was breaking down physical barriers and emotional barriers. I was happy. And I have to say, I haven't felt happy my whole life. Like, I've always had moments of happiness, but I've never felt truly, truly happy in my heart, in my soul, happy and good about myself. I finally have self-esteem. I am energized. I wake up in the morning excited for the day, and I don't feel overwhelmed by life. I've brought God back in my life, and amazing things are happening. And Beachbody is one of those things that has happened to me. I have, 4 months ago, I became a coach, and I'm working with other people to help them, to inspire them to see that if you are suffering from depression or you're suffering from anxiety or hypothyroidism, panic disorder, any of those things, that doesn't have to be the end of your story. Your story doesn't have to end there. You're never too far gone that you can't bring yourself back. It's never too late. It's never too late for any of us to make changes. And you're never too far gone. You just have to open your eyes to those opportunities that are around you and be aware of them and be open to them. And every day does not get easier for me, but I do get stronger. And I have totally transformed my life. Beachbody has been there for me to show me the network of coaches that I have to work with, the amazing programs that I have at my fingertips, and the nutrition has been phenomenal. I drink Shakeology every day. It has helped me battle my food addiction. And if this video of my story has spoke to you, please like and share and comment if you know somebody who is struggling and could use what I have gone through to help them. That's what I'm here to do. I want to inspire other people and help other people pull themselves back up when they think that there is no other way but where they are and they're stuck in this rut. It's never too late. You just have to commit yourself and have that support system. And that's what I'm here to do. I want to help other people feel how great it feels in your soul to know that you can do amazing things. You just have to have the right mindset, and you just have to overcome these obstacles. And every day, things don't get easier, but I get stronger, and I'm so much stronger now. And I'm so ready to help other people. So, like, comment, share, message me. I am here to help, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. Everybody is powerful by design. Have a great day.